We all require food in order to eat it and derive energy and minerals from it. How do you procure your meals? To purchase your food, you visit a grocery shop and a vegetable market. In some households, there are vegetable gardens. Along with growing crops, farmers also rear animals for milk, eggs, and other products. Your house pets rely on you to provide them with food. What about the animals, though, that are left outside alone? How do they acquire the necessary food? In the wild, animals forage for food in the environment they call home. Different animals have varying food requirements. In today's video, we'll have a look at eating habits of animals. Before starting this video, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more videos. What is feeding? A procedure known as feeding is how an animal gets its food. The way food is consumed, how it is absorbed in the body after ingestion, the digestive process, and the excretion process are all vital steps in the evolution of living things. In fact, it is so crucial that it decides whether a living thing exists and plays a part in the food chain as well as the planet's ecosystem. Numerous distinct animal species, each of which eats a particular type of food, are included in the food chain. What is a food chain? A food chain is a logical arrangement of living entities that rely on one another for nourishment. One living organism in this hierarchy depends on the other for nourishment. Every food chain starts with a green plant or other organism that resembles a plant, which exploits the existing atmospheric conditions to produce its own food. Every organism, aside from the first, is a consumer. The three primary types of animals are herbivores, omnivores, and carnivores. Animals classified as herbivores solely consume vegetation. Animals that solely consume meat are called carnivores. Animals that consume both vegetation and meat are called omnivores. What an animal consumes is not based on its size. Even very little creatures can be carnivores, while some of the biggest species solely consume plants. The digestive system of an animal will be uniquely shaped by the food it consumes. Depending on the sort of food an animal consumes, its teeth will also be uniquely shaped. Hope you are enjoying watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and let's get back to our video. There are three different kinds of animals. Number 1. Herbivores. Herbivores are creatures that solely consume plants. Frequently, herbivores just consume the fruits or seeds of plants and leave the stems, leaves, and roots alone. Herbivores have unique digestive systems that are built to manage the many kinds of plants they may consume. Large front teeth, or incisors, are often seen in herbivores. Plants may be grasped and chopped using these teeth. Additionally, herbivores have molars at the rear of their jaws that they utilize to crush the plants. Herbivores, including cows, deer, and elk, are frequently quite huge creatures. A huge herbivore needs a lot of food to provide it with the energy it requires, as you might expect. Consequently, herbivores may spend a significant portion of their day eating. Medium-sized animals like sheep or goats can also be herbivores. Small herbivores like squirrels and chipmunks are examples. For a herbivore to feel full, a lot of food is required. Number 2. Omnivores. Animals known as omnivores eat both plants and other animals. This kind of animal benefits from a broad variety of food to satiate their appetites and nutritional requirements. Scientists sometimes refer to omnivores as opportunistic eaters. This implies that when they are hungry, they will consume nearly everything that is available. Because they will consume the food that is available, omnivores also have the advantage of being able to locate food at any time of year. For instance, an omnivore will hunt for meat during other times of the year and consume fruits and nuts that are growing on plants during the summer. Omnivores have a wide variety of teeth because they consume a wide variety of foods. For cutting, these animals have incisors up front. They also own canines, which aid them in tearing meat. The molars in the rear of the jaws of omnivores are used to ground food. A large omnivore is an example of a bear. When berries and nuts are developing, these animals will consume the plants that are producing them. In the spring, they will consume fish as well. When they are hungry, bears will hunt animals at any time of year. Pigs and raccoons are two examples of mid-sized omnivores. Many birds are omnivores because they consume both insects and berries. Omnivores may be found in all kinds of habitats, including cold regions, lakes, woodlands, and deserts. To live, the Arctic ground squirrel will eat both plants and insects. Number 3. Carnivores. A carnivore is a mammal that solely consumes flesh from other animals. A carnivore hunts other animals for food in the wild. For carnivores to have the energy they require, large meals are often required. To ensure they eat enough food, these animals occasionally have to spend the majority of their days hunting. Carnivores have large canines and pointed molars because they must rip and chop their prey to eat. Small incisors are often seen in the front of the jaws of carnivores. Lions, tigers, and wolves are examples of large carnivores. Some birds, including hawks and eagles, are carnivores as well. Typically, snakes are carnivores as well. Small carnivores include spiders, frogs, and birds like robins. Because they assist in regulating the population of other species, carnivores provide an essential function in the wild. These animals may overpopulate a region if predators did not hunt them and remove them from their natural habitats. This video has come to an end. I hope you guys found it informative. Make sure to like it if you did. Tell us in the comments if you want more videos like this. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss notification of our next video.